The story of the union of the weak. There was once a giant tree in the forest, home to a pair of birds who lived happily in a nest built on one of its branches. They would gather food from outside for their little chicks, living in peace and without any disturbances. But this peaceful life did not last long, as one day a great tragedy struck. One day a wild elephant was wandering through the forest. It approached the giant tree, and in its madness, the elephant grabbed the branch with the bird's nest, using its trunk, and broke it. The branch fell to the ground, and with it, the nest. Tragically, the little chicks did not survive, but the two parent birds were lucky to escape with their lives. They lost everything. Their nest was destroyed, their chicks were gone, and their lives shattered. The birds wept bitterly in anger and sorrow. Nearby lived a woodpecker who was a friend of the birds. When he saw the birds crying, he approached them and asked, "Dear bird, what happened? Why are you crying?" The bird shared her sorrowful story, and after listening to everything, the woodpecker said, "What is the use of crying now? No matter how much you cry, you won't bring back what you have lost. Come on, wipe your tears and return to work." The bird replied, "You are right, my friend, but what about the evil elephant who killed my chicks? What harm did I do to deserve such a cruel act? I can't sit in peace until I avenge him. Please suggest a plan to get rid of this mad elephant." Hearing this, the woodpecker said, "You're right. This elephant needs to be stopped. Nearby lives a fly named Rinka. She is a friend of mine and will surely help us. Let's go to her." The woodpecker took the bird to the fly, and when they met Rinka, the woodpecker explained, "This is my friend, the bird. An evil elephant destroyed her nest and killed her chicks. She wants revenge, and I need your help to make it happen." The fly responded, "The poor bird is completely justified. We must stand up to all the cruel animals. Otherwise, it will become impossible for us to survive in this world. I'll help in any way I can. But first, we need to go to a frog named Mujand." The three of them went to the frog and explained everything. The frog said, "You're making the right decision. If small animals want to be free from the tyranny of the strong, they must unite. When we work together, we can defeat the elephant. So don't worry, just follow my plan." In the evening, when the elephant is asleep, the fly should go near him and buzz loudly in his ears to disturb him. When the elephant closes his eyes to block the sound, the woodpecker should peck at the elephant's eyes and blind him. Then, as the blinded elephant searches desperately for water, I will call out loudly, and he will think the water is near me. He'll follow my voice and end up falling into a deep swamp nearby. Once he falls into the swamp, he will be trapped in the mud and won't be able to get out. Everyone must do their part as planned." And so the animals carried out their plan. The fly buzzed near the elephant, irritating him until he closed his eyes. At that moment, the woodpecker swiftly pecked at the elephant's eyes, blinding him. The elephant, now unable to see, ran around wildly, panicking. The frog then made a loud croaking sound, and the elephant followed the noise towards the swamp. The blind elephant stumbled into the deep mud and became stuck. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't escape, and eventually his struggle came to an end. Moral of the story. Do you see, dear children? When the weak unite, they become strong. The strong should not bully the weak, because if the weak stand together, even the mighty can meet the same fate as the elephant.